Next, you saw Thomas Jefferson was quoted, and guess what? Our next speaker is named Jefferson. Don't call him Jeff, please. Jefferson Liddon is going to talk to us about the Solarize program that will be running through our foundation. And I found out he is a bourbon aficionado like myself, and believe it or not, his brother's name, Jameson. So I thought that was very appropriate. But I'm excited about what they're able to do, and Les Clark's giving me the evil eye, so please take care of that gentleman. We will not get him on stage. I'm very happy to have Jefferson, not Jeff, come up on the stage. Where are you here, Jefferson? He's also a triathlon. I don't know what 3 hour and 33 minutes. Is that good? And I think he was a raft guide, but that's not on your resume, right? Thank you. Okay.
Thank you very much for the introduction, Richard. Yeah, my brother is named after my father's favorite whiskey, Jameson. And so I was named after his favorite president. But now there's also a Jefferson bourbon and rye, so we got all our bases covered. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you to the KEDC. I think that the number of esteemed industry and political leaders really speaks volumes to the leadership that KEDC has shown here in the county. I'm here representing the Community Environmental Council. The Community Environmental Council was founded 45 years ago, and we've been spending the better part of the last decade promoting renewable energy on the Central Coast. Now, just out of curiosity, how many people in this room here have solar panels on their roof? Great, that's a fantastic number. And how many people are considering adding solar panels to their roof? This is excellent. So you guys might be excited to hear what I'm about to talk about, because I'm here to talk specifically about a program called Solarize, which is an innovative group purchasing program which is leading to widespread solar adoption in communities across the United States. So what is Solarize? Excuse me. Solarize is effectively like a Groupon to go solar. So a local installer or a number of local installers are selected as partners through the program through an exhaustive vetting and competitive bidding process. That solar installer agrees to offer a discounted price to anyone in the community, be it a homeowner or a small business that wants to go solar during the program duration. Now, typically, Solarize pricing leads the market by about 15 to 20%, creating great incentive to go solar through the program. The second component of a Solarize program is education. So Thomas Jefferson spoke, "Educate and inform the masses." I'd never heard that quote before. But with education, you empower the customer, and a customer is far more likely to go solar, far more likely to advocate for solar. So through the Solarize program, we offer educational workshops in neighborhoods across the community, where homeowners or small businesses can come and learn the benefits of solar, start understanding how solar leads to savings on utility bills, and start understanding the difference between different financing options and different leasing options. And if they want to, get a quote to go solar through the program. So the Solarize model came out of Portland, Oregon. In Portland, Oregon in 2009, a neighborhood association in Southeast Portland gathered together, partnered with the local installer, and in just a few months, it led to 120 new solar homes. They have since replicated this model, so now in Portland, there's over 1,000 homes that have gone solar through the Solarize program. And in 2010, Portland, the organizers in Portland, received a grant from the Department of Energy to publish what's called the Solarize Guidebook, which became a handbook for communities across the entire nation to start running their own Solarize programs. So today, we see Solarize in 160 communities across 15 states in the United States. And you're seeing Solarize programs in communities that you wouldn't necessarily associate with solar. Communities like Salt Lake City, Brooklyn, New York, or Madison, Wisconsin. And just to point out a couple of these programs where it's working really, really well, in Connecticut, their first pilot program, in just 20 weeks, they were able to triple the amount of installed capacity that had been installed over the entire 7 years before. In Massachusetts, their Solarize programs have led to 2,400 new solar homes and businesses, totaling 16 megawatts of new installation. My organization, the Community Environmental Council, we've run 10 Solarize programs across California, leading to 400 new solar homes and businesses and 2 megawatts of installations. So what are the goals of a Solarize program? First and foremost, the goal is to increase the amount of solar. Most Solarize programs are run by neighborhood associations, governments, or nonprofits with mandates or missions to increase the amount of solar adoption. The other goal of a Solarize program is to support the local solar business, to grow the local solar market, featuring local installers. The next 3 bullet points are from the perspective of the homeowner. Educate the homeowner, educate the business about the benefits of solar, offer them a resource, a third party that's available through the entire sales process so they can go to and refer with any questions that they might have. Then again, you're getting a fantastic price to go solar, like I mentioned, 15 to 20% below the market value, and you're making sure that you're getting quality, not only through the vetting process, but through a constant dialogue between the customer, the community partner, and the solar installer. And finally, the last goal of a Solarize program is to be self-sustaining. The Solarize programs that aren't run under government sponsorship typically include a small fee paid by the installer to cover the program costs and to allow Solarize to continue to run. So Solarize is, in every sense of the word, a partnership between a community partner and solar integrators. That community partner is responsible for vetting and selecting that contractor, creating a visible program so the community can be aware of this opportunity that's available to them, offering the education, and then again that quality assurance through vetting and dialogue. And the solar installer partners are expected to deliver the highest level of customer service, top quality installation, all at a fantastic price. So why should a community solarize? The Solarize program overcomes 3 barriers to solar adoption: cost, complexity, and customer inertia. So through the Solarize program, you get a simplified offering, a choice between 2 technologies and a fixed discounted price for those technologies. So it simply becomes a question of looking at the numbers and deciding if this works for me or not. The homeowner of the business also gets the peace of mind that the contractor that they're working with has been vetted, and there's certainly comfort in numbers in going solar with the rest of your community. And the proof is in the numbers. The conversion rates for the Solarize programs that my organization has run have averaged between 25 and 33%, meaning that 1 out of 4 or 1 out of 3 customers that signs up to get a quote through the program actually goes solar. This is compared to an industry average of about 10%. And those figures don't include anyone that has gone solar once the program deadline is closed, or anyone that opts to get a quote outside of the program with another contractor, which is something that we actually encourage, and go solar with that contractor. So the education and the visibility that a Solarize program creates elevates the prominence and the discussion of solar. Homeowners start talking to their peers about the benefits. Neighbors see solar going up on their neighbor's roof and start wondering, does that work for me? So that once a Solarize program closes, solar is still prominent and you see the entire market grow and enjoy that benefit. So given those benefits, we are very excited to announce that the Community Environmental Council has partnered with the Kern Economic Development Foundation to offer a Solarize Kern County program available to any homeowner or business across all of Kern County. As Robin mentioned at the beginning of our talk this morning, now is the time to go solar. Given the tax credit, given the uncertainty around net metering, it's a fantastic time to go solar. So we hope that many, many people are able to take advantage of this program. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your constituents, and thank you very much for your time today.
Well, thanks, Jefferson. Have a safe trip back to Santa Barbara. They did vote, you saw, on hydraulic fracturing. That was where you have a community like that area where 1% of employment is oil related, but 5% is GDP. So pretty significant economic factor. And so I imagine that's one of the reasons why the ban was not supported.